guess we'll never know. We're playing on small battlefield here. Now we've got Pies Steve versus Radioactivespiderboys Bowser. I have to wonder whether he is expecting the DDD. I personally think that Bowser does very well against King DDD. Because DDD is not used to not killing, and Bowser never dies. He's like way heavier than DDD, which is saying a lot. Oh no, the SD. Too much of a fast fall. I wonder if Bowser's tough guy goes through the jabs. Did I see that right? Did I just see him do a block cancel back air? That's like the real fancy stuff. That's like the new Super Steve tech. Forward smash probably would have been the way to go there. It's not gonna kill because it's Bowser. We haven't seen the Pie Steve in a while. As the first couple of tournaments were all Cloud. There was a Steve game last week, but because the replays were lost, we never got to see it. That probably should not have killed with good DI. You're already holding to the right with the roll. Because you're not really supposed to go straight up. You're supposed to go like way in front of the direction that Steve is facing. What a terrible time to play Bowser. Well, last year, when you were more active in Smash, I know that you were saying that you had a huge Steve problem. Although I think that by the end of the year, it wasn't as bad. He is very against the character. Yeah, I thought so. Not a problem anymore. I mean, it was a new character, with a lot of new tech, with not too many good players to play against for it. Alright, game 2. You can switch. Yeah, you can switch characters as much as you want. You are not locked in. The only people that are locked in, so you're switching your character right now. If Pi switches their character after you switch your character, that's a no-go. Because Pi won the last game, so they can't look at your character and then choose the character that beats your character. So basically, the loser of the previous match always gets to choose their character last. So they're supposed to go into the next game with an advantage. it's an interesting interaction. If you had let go a little bit sooner, you might have gotten some TNT extra damage. Good start to an edge guard. Oh, nice. First stock goes to Fishy Boys, but you know, technically Steve isn't online until he has Diamond in his hand. Kind of letting go of a lot of opportunities to punish these. A lot of missed grabs, a lot of missed up smashes. No percent tornado is punishable on a hit. Steve was almost out of iron, but now he's basically back to full. Nice back airs. Steve's first count doesn't really, Steve's first stock doesn't really count, because that's when he's at his weakest. I mean, I guess he could technically be weaker than that. He could have no weapons and no materials. So many missed opportunities here. You gotta watch your opponent more often. Here comes the edgeguard attempt. Such an unusual option that no. If you aimed it a little bit better, you probably would have gotten the shield break there. Either that or would have gotten parried, I'm not quite sure. He did drop shield around that same time. Barely missed. That one did not. Alright, even stocks, even percents. Steve has 3 more blocks of iron. And no diamond, but does have diamond weapons. Missed the ladder combo. Your chance again. Well, it wasn't going to kill because he's at 33. That's going to be hit death unless you DI right, and you did not. Close game though. I think that mostly your issue is that you're slow to react to Steve's bad options. Like even if you just like landed and started jabbing, that's a lot better than, you know, letting him do it for free. Like if you had an extra like 50 to 60% on Steve from all the missed up smashes and grab attempts, then that would have been really competitive right there. And then only one time you messed up one of your combos, I guess. So like you were going for a ladder and you landed too soon and your up air was interrupted. So Steve got out of the combo. Those were kind of your two fatal mistakes. Alright, let's see what game 3 holds for us. High bands Lilat and Smashville again. And RSB goes on to FD. Hey there, Beastly Boy. She give me a call tomorrow. Nothing ominous. I should clarify that. And with 2 games in his pocket, Pi brings out the Cloud, which we had not yet seen today.
3, 2, 1, go!
Dad, oh, you were too far away. You totally could have killed Cloud there. Nice tech. If you missed that, you actually died. Well, things were looking pretty good for Squishy Boy, but yeah, he's not getting the edge guards, and Pi is slowly racking up the percent. Pi does not drop shield this time, but dashes as part of his dashes, then up smashes rather than just turn around and grab. Got the turnaround up smash that he was trying to do last time. Did not cross up. Didn't bounce either. Attempt, but Pi doesn't even attack him. Even stocks even percents. They're both at kill percent here. Pi could live this unless he swings too early. Actually did not expect him to go for a back early either. Thought he was going to try to cover low. Some good adaptation from Squishy Boy. They do synchronized smash attacks. Oh, that should be dead. Oh, dimensional cape? Nope. You angle that into the ground, then you actually bounce and you're able to have more control over where you land. Call the Phantom Footstools. Into a forward smash. I would have jabbed there. It would have gotten the same drop done, but it's more likely to hit.
You've much yet to learn.
Alright, game 3 goes to Radioactivespiderboys. The real pros, when Cloud up B's out of shield and you shield the first part. Well, okay, so the real pros parry the downwards hit, and then they actually hit him before he actually lands. That's like super pro stuff, right? But the next level before you get there is you can roll out of the way, so you don't get hit by the way on the way down, and you get to punish more freely. Suppose you could also spot dodge as well, maybe. I'm not quite sure if there's a landing hitbox on Cloud's up B. Yeah, Meta Knight has very, very safe aerials, and up B out of shield is not as effective on Meta Knight as it would be on these other characters. I didn't know any of that. Yeah, if you watch like, I don't know, Smash Factor or something like that, or some other tournament where you've got Spargo as Cloud and a top 8 full of people that fight Cloud all the time. Especially like SkyJ does it all the time. Parry, forward tilt, and just instantly kills. Meta Knight up B out of shield is negative on hit at any percent, or early percent. Oh yeah, chatting is good, but we gotta get the tournament going. What are your bans? There's always a fine line to walk when you're asking the person that just got through beating you in a game to say their bans. If you say it too early, you look like you're salty. But if they're just like not choosing their bans, then like you're just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, good to see you, 9-Volt. Signups for the tournament closed 4 hours ago. But you can sign up for the next one. And at some point in the week, maybe, depending on my work schedule, we'll be doing viewer battles. So you can come in at any of those points. The second link in my description should point to my challenge community that has a list of all the tournaments that I run, or that I'm going to run for the entire summer. Or you can join the Discord and be part of the notification squad, and then I'll ping that whenever I go live. You just keep an eye out for Smash streams. They happen occasionally. Alright, Pi doesn't even want to bring it to game 5. He wants to close us out with the Steve. And I actually used up all of his jumps there, so it would have been a prime time to use up smash. grabs here. I think he's out of iron now. So now's really the time to go nuts. Alright, on death he gets more iron, so that's what, 3 blocks now? Use 1 to make a weapon. It's a lot easier to actually keep track of the materials when you're like not actually fighting. Despite all those hits, I guess they were like with weaker weapons or something like that, because he is not at a high percent still. Even though he's lost neutral like twice and gotten comboed a couple times. Nice catch. The sword beats the tornado. Very neat already. Ooh, I like that. It breaks both the minecart and also knocks Steve away. Still no diamond from Pi this whole game. It's very surprising. The double punish miss. I mean, it's kind of late in the day. We've been doing this tournament for like 4 hours. People have been like, you know, gaming for that long. You know, more and more mistakes are going to be coming out as the event goes on. Probably no one's eaten. Blood sugar's running low. Can't think straight. And that's why it's so important for your D game to be better than someone else's A game. Because even if you have to claw your way through the loser's bracket, you need to still meet the person in grand finals at full strength. Is this gonna be it? Oh, so close, but not quite. Minecart? Nope. I also thought it was gonna be a minecart. That's why I went for the tornado there. An up smash will kill for sure. So an up smash, or probably a minecart if he has gold. Managed to stay alive. Now we've got some diamond, but we also have no iron. Okay, we had some iron, but now we're out of iron. That was a photo finish. If he had gotten his back air, it would have killed. But Steve's was a little bit faster. He also jumped sooner, so he was more ready for it. Good games to both. RSB makes it out at 3rd place. And Pi moves on to Grand Finals, guaranteed to be the top placing viewer for the week, but also has a chance to win it all.